brings the play back, and we may see a yellow card here as well. That looked as though it was a clear body check as Emmanuel pushed the ball forwards. See that one again. It's just his pace that gets him there. He pokes it, gets checked out. The referee intelligently allowing play to continue to see if there was an advantage, but then pulling it back.
How right you are, Paul. You know, sometimes the referees get all the brickbacks when decisions don't go right, but this was really a case of the referee showing a lot of mettle, a lot of guts to say that, look, I decide it was not an advantage and I'm pulling it back.
Southland just having a word there with Emmanuel, who was on the floor. Simulation, a second yellow card could spell big danger for the Reds. That's good because there are one or two serious challenges starting to fly in here, and it's the veteran Parky Wood, the skipper, who I won't say he's taking matters into his own hands, but he's making sure that his younger players, because it is a very young well, we heard Emmanuel screaming from up here. The referee blow the whistle anyway. Just got caught on the ankle. There he is again. Young 20. But they have been learning, that much we do know. They are schooled to an extent to try and pick up the language. Quality surfaces in. It'll improve and enhance the game here, that's for sure. Ridwan gets caught from behind but still manages to keep possession. Fired forwards to Agu Kashmir, doesn't get there. Well, we're into the last minute of the first half. Can Gombak hold on and get a well-earned break? That has to be said. Park finds Odogi, great ball to Kim, who's on the overlap. Emmanuel does well to track back there. Maybe could have let that one run, but elected quite sensibly to clear his line, so it's going to be a corner. Gombak will have to defend this one stoutly if they're going to go into the break.
The right reason.
Safwan. They managed to keep the ball in play. Clipped into the box, straight through to the keeper, and down in front of us, not happy at all, is the Super Reds bench. Kevin Jiang, that was, who jumped to his feet, thought the ball was out. To remember that the full ball has to cross the line, not just touch the line. Tiwarasin tried to bend that round the defender, but closed down very, very quickly and aptly by Park Moon-Ki. Gombak not messing around and trying to get on with things quickly. Manuel goes to close down. The touch out of his feet there was Park Jang-jin. Emmanuel spin to the S-League team. Jeremy Obertola with a lovely flick down the line. Tutamo gets the cross in. Agu Kashmir uses his body well to shield the ball. Obertola, well, you can't tell if that was a shot, but here's Emmanuel, a chance to score, and does. Well, it's taken 36 minutes and Emmanuel does a nice little dance. Obertola looked as though he'd wasted the opportunity when he looked as though he was firing towards goal. Did ever so well to recover the situation and poke it wide to Emmanuel, who, as composed as you like, took his time, picked his spot and pulled the trigger. And that's Gombak in a surprise lead against the Super Reds.
What a finish. I mean, he's got the goalkeeper coming off his line, defenders chasing him, closing him down, and he picked his spot. Great goal. And to think it all started with Obertola's miskick.
It it was a miss kick. You could quite clearly see that that was a strike for goal.